Hey, how's it going, everyone? Charles here with the next episode of Charles Snyder Raw. And this is a follow up to my last video and article that I did called Marketing During a Crisis. So, the purpose of it is the news agencies out here and even the politicians, all they're doing is just scaring the hell out of people. They're not really doing any good. So, there needs to be someone who steps up and talks about how small businesses can actually get through this mess. And that's what I aim to do. I aim to help. So let's talk a little bit more about that, because the reality is our lives, all of our lives, basically changed overnight with this whole coronavirus thing. The quarantine, businesses getting shut down. A lot of people have to live a different life, but there's also an opportunity in this as well. I'll get to that in a minute. But first, let's talk about the bad news. The bad news is with this quarantine from February 15th to March 15th, Google Ads has basically stated that there has been a 90% drop in foot traffic in brick and mortar businesses. I'm talking locally anyway. I'm talking about comic shops, pizza shops, car dealerships, chiropractors, massage therapists, yoga studios, gyms, restaurants, you name it. There's a lot of businesses that have, they depend on foot traffic. And because they've always depended on foot traffic, there's a lot of them out there that just don't have a whole lot in a line of website, a blog, social media pages, much less content. I'll get to that in a minute. So with that sharp drop in 90% drop in foot traffic and unnecessary, people are stuck with this whole quarantine thing too. So they're not going out any more than they have to. They're being frugal with their money. They're not spending any more than they have to right now. But again, like I said, this is a challenge, but it's an opportunity disguised as a challenge. There's opportunity in this for everyone, but you have to act on it. So now let's get to the good news. That's kind of what I'm getting at, is opportunity is disguised as a challenge right now. So, and I'm going to try and behave myself, but I'm going to slip into my old role as a fire instructor, where I used to bark at people. I used to curse them out and stuff, but I did that for a reason, to get, number one, to get their attention. Number two, to get them to stop doing something stupid. And number three, hopefully correct their actions before they did something that hurt themselves or others. So kind of along the same lines, that's why I can be a little direct and blunt sometimes with comments that I make and content that I create. But I want you to understand, sit up straight right now, put away your cell phone, go to a quiet place in the house or whatever, and pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. This is the good news. Again, this is an opportunity disguised as a challenge. This quarantine, the slowdown in business, this is an opportunity for you to get online and start developing a following, building your tribe, building trust and authority, thought leadership, and all these other little buzzwords that you can think of. But the main thing is, you don't have to directly ask for a sale. You can, however, help people, which builds more loyalty, it builds trust, it builds authority, and it's a fairly simple process to do. So let's talk about this. I'm going to give you 5 recommendations that you can do right now to save your business. Pay attention to this. So my first recommendation is, number one, you need a website. If you don't have a website. You need to get one like yesterday. I mean, right now, today, do whatever you need to do. Get a website now if you don't already have one. The next step is, once you have that website, once you have that hub, you need to build a solid marketing foundation. I've talked about this and created videos for that as well. The solid marketing foundation is you need to get your business, you need to build out Facebook business account pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and others. You also need to get your business on Google My Business, which gets you out on all their maps and stuff. Yelp, Bing Places for Business, Yahoo Business. It's a business listing. Get your business out there. That's building your marketing foundation. That's how you're going to distribute when you start blogging or creating videos or both, getting that out to your social media and stuff, as well as your business listings. That's how people find you. You can have a water stand in the middle of a desert, but if no one knows you're there, it doesn't matter. You may also have heard me talk about it as marketing plumbing. I've done videos and articles about that as well. Check it out. I have the links in the article. Read the article. If you haven't read the article, read the article. You got time, do it. Just do it. And the links are already in there. Step 3, get social. You got all these social media pages out there. You may already have them, but not have all these other pieces in. Get social. Whether you have all this stuff set up or not, get social. Engage your audience. Entertain them. Engage them by entertaining them, but also educate them. Give them information that they want, that they need, or give them information that they don't even know that they want yet. Then you found a gold mine. But the thing is you have to engage your audience. Let them know what your business is doing. If you're still open, but you're closed to foot traffic, let them know. If you changed your hours because of this whole quarantine and the COVID-19 business, notify them. Let them know. You have to communicate with your audience. You have to engage them. And you have to speak to them. You have to mirror their reality. Number 4, get your products and services listed. You got to do that by, again, going to Google My Business, Bing Places for Business, stuff like that. And you can also, if you have products that you're selling, you want to get them also listed on Google Merchant Center. Again, I have the links in the article. But don't forget, this is also a prime opportunity for you to use messenger automation. Last but not least, number 5 is social media marketing. Again, if you have a website with all these pages and stuff that you share with your friends, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't pay the bills. It doesn't get you more customers onto your website, buying your products or services, etc. You have to do marketing. Because again, if you have that water stand in the middle of the desert, no one knows you have that. Nobody knows. The problem is, if nobody knows, nobody knows. And the only way you solve that is with marketing. Forget branding and stuff for now. That's some additional stuff. Getting some content out there and marketing your ads and stuff, that builds your brand. That builds brand awareness better than anything under the sun. Advertising to get people aware of your products or services gets you more sales than anything else under the sun. I've done this. I've been in business for almost 30 freaking years. There is nothing easier or quicker than actually advertising for customers, because the amount of sales you make is directly related to the number of offers you make. If you're not making offers, you're not going to make sales, period. The number of sales you make is directly related to the number of offers you make. If you are not making offers every single day, you're not going to make sales. And I've talked about this in a number of other things, specifically an article titled Social Media Marketing, which the link is on there in the article as well. So please pay attention to that. And I'm going to add one more caveat to that. Also understand, don't expect to make thousands of dollars for your business for pennies. Marketing takes work, it takes time, and it takes expertise. So unless you're willing to spend tens of thousands of dollars to learn how to do this stuff, several years learning how to get better at it, you're going to have to pay someone who does. And I will tell you, hiring your own marketer, the average marketer salary in Pennsylvania right now, it may be different in other areas, but the average salary for a marketer is $72,000 a year. What is that going to do to your small business? Of course, the other side of that coin is if you don't do any advertising, you don't get any customers. Not on a regular basis, if at all. So take that for what it is. Just realize that if you don't take the time and spend the money to learn how to do this stuff, it's not rocket science. It's not hard, but it is a lot of work. You do need a lot of technical skills. In fact, I just ran, just kind of like an aside. I know I'm going way over on time on this, but if you're interested, I just ran a campaign this week for a customer. We spent about $20 so far on this campaign. They've gotten about 1,000 views, not quite 1,000. I think it's like 900 some, and 70, I want to say it was about 73, 75 clicks, which have produced 23 leads worth about $12 to $1,500 a piece. I can't remember the exacts off the top of my head. And in fact, if I can get this in time so I can get this video up and done today, I'll actually include it in the video. But they spent $20 in advertising. They pay me another $1,000 a month to run these ads and stuff for them. And they've got, and this is the part, this is one of the caveats here. Okay. They got 23 leads out of this, which we'll just say, they can make about $25,000 off of this. That is wholly dependent upon their ability to close the sale. All I did is I put up an ad and I asked people, hey, are you interested in this product? It was a ebook or something like that with a program attached to it. She's a business coach. She spent about $1,200 on marketing and stuff between my fees and some other stuff on the back end, plus her actual ad spend, less than $1,200. And she potentially is making at least $23,000. It's more than that, but for the sake of simplicity, easy numbers, she potentially is going to make at least $23,000. Now, it is entirely up to her to close the deal. We just bring her people that are interested. We say, hey, are you interested in business coaching or, this particular person's program? And we're just saying, hey, raise your hand if you're interested. And we got 23 people out of about 1,000 little over 1,000, almost 1,000, something like that. 23 people. I remember it was 23 people that have gone to the landing page and did the initial sign up and stuff like that. Now it is up to her to close the deal. So she potentially, for $1,200, is making $23,000. Keep that in mind. This is, marketing is an investment in your future. It's an investment in your sales. And if you want to make $20, $30, $40, $50,000, don't expect to spend $50 or $100. Do it. Anyway, that does it for me. If you want some help with this kind of stuff, if you're impatient like I am, give us a call. Click on the link and we'll have a discussion. We'll set up a video conference. 20 minutes, we'll talk about what's going on. $1,000 gets everything started after that, but doesn't cost you anything to have a conversation. We can start that soon. But anyway, I'm out of here. Take care. Stay safe. And as things develop, I'll talk about more trends and stuff that you can do to not only survive, but thrive during this quarantine and the recovery that is coming soon. So again, take care, stay safe, be well, love, peace, and chicken grease.